What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Constant, and today we are back at it with another Starcraft 2 video. Today, guys, we have a highly requested pro matchup between two very powerful players. First of all, we have the Protoss standing tall with his warpins from another galaxy against the Tyrannical Terrans, also known as Maru. No, I'm just kidding. But anyways, Maru, guys, he needs no introduction. He needs no explanation, okay? Maru is the best Terran player on Earth, probably ever. I would give him the title of Bonjo. I mean, he's just an absolutely fantastic player. Micro, macro, cheese, he's good at it all. He won a tournament while doing 3 racks, proxy racks. I mean, he can do it all, okay? On the other hand, his opponent, Astrea. You know, this is my boy. And not because I'm doing a Protoss fanboy, because I'm a Protoss player, but this is my boy. Okay? Other than Neeb and Scarlet, he is the only other non-Korean, oh, and special, that is actually good. And honestly, I would put him above all of them. Neeb fell off hard, okay, guys? Neeb kind of just sucks now. Loki, he's just bad. No offense to Neeb, guys. I mean, he is still 10 times, 20 times the player that I'll ever be. But on the pro scene against Korean, Neeb gets pooped on, like, by everyone. He lost to a nobody. I was like looking at the tournament results and I'm like, who is this guy? I'm like, oh, Neeb should beat him. Next thing I know, Neeb lost, and I'm like, oh, he lost to like a nobody. But anyways, guys, Astrea, I mean, he's an upcoming player from America. You know, we represent over here, okay? And he's been phenomenal. I watched a couple of his previous games. I mean, he's very good. He's a very standard player. And his micro and macro, they're absolutely phenomenal. But anyways, before I started fanboying about these players over here, it looks like Maru is going for a basic. That's a very cute play. Just Reaper first, you know. I mean, because of all the proxy racks that these dirty Terrans have been doing, I mean, it's very easy to throw off or fool your opponent by putting a barracks right here, you know. Because, I mean, how is a Protoss player going to know if it's over here, if it's across the map, or where it is, you know? You never really know. That's why it's a nice, simple trick, and it doesn't really take much. I mean, it's right by the base, so you can easily float it in later on. But a cute little play by Astrea, because he put the gateway right in the natural of Maru, so that will easily put on a lot of pressure for Maru. And Maru blocked off his natural to hopefully delay that, but Astrea, he has a Zealot and a Stalker in the base now. Another Reaper comes up with a flank, but Astrea easily pushes that guy away. Let's zoom out a little bit for some better action here. The Zealot taking out many SCVs as he can, but the Zealot does fall in battle. The Reaper does go down as well. Oh, the Hellion Kid is going to block it. Is he going to block it? Oh, nice block there by Maru. It was such a cute little play. Easily takes it down, but another Zealot and 2 reinforcement Stalkers are not coming in for Astrea. And Maru only has a Reaper and a Hellion. Another Reaper is coming down from the low ground to help these guys out. But is he going to be able to? 2 more SCVs has been picked off. Looks like a Widowmine is coming on the way for Maru. I think a Widowmine will save the day here. Astrea still continuously producing more and more Stalkers. Twilight Council is coming on the way at home. He also makes a safety shield battery in case of any sort of shenanigans Maru tries to throw at him. Can he get that Reaper as well? He gets a Reaper, but a nice KDA charge there by Maru to push the Stalker up. And then he's easily able to pick it up. But the Widowmine over here should stop all sorts of aggression by Astrea. See, that's what I mean. Astrea, he's so good. Like, most people would be like, yo, against Maru, one of the best players ever, should I play a macro game? Should I play a standard game? Astrea's like, yeah, you know, I'll just play a Dark Shrine after that too. Man, dude, this guy, he's like, yeah, you know, who cares? I can beat Maru. Macro game, micro game, doesn't matter. That's crazy. He's gonna send 2 adepts in. Is he gonna finish that off? I don't think he's gonna. Oh, actually, Maru's not really paying much attention to it. Sad that adepts actually 3-shot SCVs instead of 2-shotting. I mean, I don't know, OP. Oh, and he sacrifices one of his Stalkers there, but he does pick off that Widowmine. But it looks like another Widowmine is going to pop, and is he gonna be able to pick that off? I don't think he's gonna be able to. No, he does not. With the Dark Shrine on the way, though, looks like Astrea is preparing to take his natural. I mean, he delayed Maru's natural for a while now, and I don't think Maru is going to be comfortable getting a natural anytime soon. Until he can probably say after a couple more mines, then he will go. But right now, since he's so low on minerals, he's been constantly using mules, so his energy is very low. So If Astrea can sneak these Dark Templars into the base and Maru uses his mules, I mean, an excellent player will always use their mules immediately, you know? I mean, it's not very hard to. You're supposed to. I mean, you're going to be low on minerals, right? So you're like, well, that's what I'm going to do. But a GT has been warping in. Where did he warp in? Did he warp in at home? Hello? Oh, it's right over here. But yeah, any good player will use their energy right away. But it looks like Maru, he probably knows something is fishy, you know? So he's saving enough energy for a scan in case something fishy happens. He doesn't know what's going to happen. He doesn't know what Astrea has. But can he see the glimmer on the map? Does he see it? Oh! Maru! That's like my kind of wall, man. There's a hole in it, bro. Oh my goodness. DTs are going ham now. Maru does have energy for a scan, so he can scan. Well, can the DTs get away? And both of the DTs get away. That is quite unfortunate. Astrea, don't send him back in until scan's over. Okay, there we go. Maru should have enough energy for another scan shortly. He's going to go after the tech lab to see if he can take that down, but behind us, Astrea easily starting to macro away with the natural on the way as well. One DT does get picked off. The other DT is going to see if he can hack down a supply depot, but can he? Yes, he does make it out. See, you see, Maru doesn't even have an engineering bay as to where he can produce a missile turret. So, like, Maru is probably still super flustered, but he has a Raven now, so I mean, he should be able to block all of the aggression that is incoming. 2 Widow Mines over here. I hope Astrea does not just A move into there. I mean, he's better than that, so I mean, he wouldn't do that. But look at the worker lead. 10 workers already for Astrea. Maru still building. Did he just, you know what? I'm not gonna say anything. That was just a mistake. He was giving Maru points there, you know. I gotta cover for my American fellow here. I mean, he's just giving Maru a handicap, you know. He's like, here, Maru, you can have a couple of my stalkers. But yeah, I don't know if that Raven's gonna pick off that DT, but I hope the DT does survive. I mean, it would be crucial if he can keep that DT alive for future harassment. But it looks like behind this, Astrea is just going for Blink, you know. I would expect him to go for some sort of robotics facility as soon as he gets his second base up and running. And honestly, I think at a point like this, many people would be scared to play the macro game against Maru. They're like, oh dude, this is freaking Maru, man. He's amazing. Like, Maru, I remember there's an analogy from Artosis. He's like, when Maru's behind, he's at the same pace as you. When what was it? Yeah, something like that. Ooh, but a quick blink on. Sorry guys, I interrupted my thoughts, but nice blink over there. But ooh, he loses a few stalkers there. I mean, I don't know. Even look at units lost here. I mean, it's pretty even. Okay, it's pretty even. But where was I? I kind of whoa, Astrea, you don't need to give more of that much. Okay. I forget, there was some sort of analogy, but whenever you're on the same pace as Maru, right, he's always ahead. When you're behind, he's still ahead, okay? That's just, Maru is the best macro player ever. And see, these are just nice, cute little plays, you know, just trying to get damage, trying to force a Terran player to micro even more so he breaks his wrist even more. Just kidding. But Maru, in seriousness, he's actually had lots of troubles with his wrist because all the splitting, it really gets to you as a Terran player. The micro required is immense. DT Blink already on the way for Astrea. Third base also has been planted. I mean, Astrea, he's just like, he doesn't care. He's like, Maru, macro base or macro game, I'll play it against you. Astrea is not the least bit scared, okay? He's like, Maru, I'm not scared of you. I'm going to get DT Blink. I'm going to get Storm, and I'm going to beat you. Charge is also on the way. What I would like to see for Astrea is some upgrades. I would like to see him go double forge right now. I mean, I think that would be a great strategy. Maru, he's just playing a turtle game. He just secured his natural. I mean, just finally got it to mining. And I think that's all he really cares about right now is just macroing. He needs minerals. He's down 6 workers. But Astrea, once that third base finishes, he'll be pumping out 3 workers at a time. Little bits to play here. Picking off a worker or 2 by Astrea to slow down that those upgrades for Maru. But it looks like Maru will start his 1-1 as soon as it's finished. Let's see how good you are, Maru. Let's see how fast you start him. Oh wow, instantly. There you go. See, that is why Maru's so good. He's just so good at everything. I mean, if you look at it, the difference between the best player in the world and the worst player in the world is very minimal. It's just these small little things. Looks like poor Jimmy. He went to scout out the Protoss base. Now these probes are gathering minerals over his grave. His blood splattered all over the Nexus just to prove a point there that the Terrans can no longer win against the mighty beings of the alien race. But it does look like Maru wants to go secure a third base, maybe. Maybe he wants to go for a push. He's got a lot of siege tanks here. It looks like he does want to secure that third base. I mean, I don't think Astrea is going to be pushing it anytime soon. Looks like Maru's like, you know what, Astrea, I respect you. You know, let's just both macro up. It looks like Maru also wants to macro up right here. But Astrea, 4 High Templars in a... Is he? Looks like he's pushing out. No? Doesn't look like he's pushing out. Oh yeah, he is pushing out. But they're going a separate... Wait, what? Is he? Is Astrea going to do a storm drop? No way. Dude, this is good. This is good. DT also in the natural, or the third base, to distract a little bit. I'm just going to follow his warpism around. I mean, he's got to be doing a storm drop, right? Oh my goodness, Maru! Oh my gosh. 8 SCVs down. And look at all those low point SCVs, dude. One more storm and that entire mineral line would have been dead. Quick reaction time by Maru to save a lot of those SCVs. You see, if that was me, I would have lost all my Marines and lost all of my SCVs. You know, that's just how it is. That's right. Now even taking his 4th base, dude. This guy, only 1 forge. I would like to see him make another forge right now. I mean, he is way ahead. Honestly, he's up in army supplies, up in workers. There we go. 2nd forge is now coming down. That's what I like to see. Upgrades is very important. He's got a couple. He's got a stalker there. Pylons placed around the map. Probes around the map as well, just to scout for any incoming drops. See, Maru, he's just so turtled up. The thing about Maru is like he's so good at multitasking, but I've never seen him actually like pinned down in a base like this. I mean, he's so turtled up playing the original Terran style. I don't think these SCVs are going to live to, or these stalkers are going to live to see another day. Maybe 1 or 2 of them, 3 of them do make it out. Ooh, he's baiting that storm there as well. But Maru is just so turtled up in his base. He's trying so hard to just survive and catch up to Astrea that looks like now he might go for a drop. There we go. That's more like Maru. I mean, Maru's always the type that's like always putting on relentless pressure, always doing lots of damage. Observer also picked off as well. Some medevacs are probably gonna go try to take down the 4th base. I don't think Maru knows that base is there. He's just kind of floating around endlessly with these medevacs. I don't know what he's really trying to do here. But behind this, Astrea is going for +1 attack and +2 shields. Maru's 2-2 is also on the way. Robotics and robotics bay on the way for Astrea. Pumping 4 workers at a time here. It looks like Maru does unload. I don't know what he was doing there. Kind of confusing, to be honest. Here's this Zealot just hacking away at this Marine. Jimmy, no! Here lies the grave of young Jimmy. All that's left is his bloodstain, and slowly that will also wipe away from existence and end the story of poor Jimmy. If you guys want, you can buy Jimmy's autobiography. I'll put the link in the bio. You know, just some more microtransactions for you guys. But anyways, we've reached sort of a lull in the game, guys. I also do stream on Twitch, guys. About 2 to 3 days a week. Not exactly sure which days. It's kind of random. I also have a Discord server, guys, if you're interested in joining. It's a nice, cool community, guys. We just chat, talk, you know, relax, play some games. But I am always posting when I'll be going live on Twitch in the Discord. So if you're ever interested, guys, I'll put a link of that in the description below as well. But Enhanced Shockwave now on the way. Very, very good upgrade. I can't really zoom into the right because of the map edge, but yeah, very good upgrade. At first, Terrans were like, you know, this upgrade isn't that good, but then once Terrans realized how good it actually was against Protoss, they're like, oh yeah, you know what, gonna have to get that upgrade. Disruptor is now on the way for Astrea. See, now that's what I like to see, okay? Disruptors are so good, but they're also very bad, you know? Disruptors are the type of thing that if you're facing a really good Terran player, they're very bad. They can be very bad. Not are very bad. They can be very bad if the Terran player can micro. Nice feedbacks over there. Storms also to ward away the reinforcing units. And all those units will run away. Is he gonna push it from this area? Looks like he's just gonna try to bust down the wall with a couple of disruptors, but Maru should be able to heal those depots. Is he going to? Yeah. Sending a couple SCVs there as well. Oh, that one was close. I'm surprised Astrea, he's just kind of like taking the left-hand side of the base. Like, oh, there we go. As I say that, he takes the 5th base. Astrea sitting here trying to prove me wrong the entire time. But it looks like Maru is just so confined to, like, if you cut this map in like a third, or this is what Maru is confined to. He hasn't been out on the map. He hasn't been able to scout or anything. Astrea has just kept him pinned down in his base. Like, I've never seen Maru like this. Like, Astrea is just doing a phenomenal job. +3, +2 on the way as well. But Maru not slacking. +3, +3 on the way for him as well. Disruptor's observer speed is also on the way. He's making a target as well in case of like some sort of like late game transition. But it looks like Astrea is going to push in. He picks off both of those siege tanks quite easily. Storms, massive storms on all of the bio there. Disruptor shot as well. Just pick off a couple of Marines. One more disruptor shot. Gets a few ghosts. Just goes screaming in anguish over here. Oh my goodness. Astrea doing so much damage. That disruptor shot did whiff a lot. But I mean, he just did so much damage. Army supply heavily in favor of Astrea. 12 Zealots. Massive warping of Zealots on the way as well. Gonna hit this planetary fortress, I see. At the same time, I assume he is going to be pushing in with this base. Let's see if he can do more damage. 2 more ghosts are not picked off in this battle. See, when you have enough disruptors, you can kind of endlessly send these shots in. Massive disruptor shot. Oh my goodness. Massive Zealot attack from the right side as well. Pincer attack hitting from both sides at one. Zealots on top of all that bio. He's going to try to retreat with that bio. But this army, I feel like when Maru pulled away his units, he could have fought that. I think he still might go in for it. He can pick up these siege tanks. They are kind of lonely. But it looks like, ooh, you got to be careful there. Those were some money shots from the disruptors. A lot of disruptors critically low. But these Zealots are back in it. They want to kill more. They want to take down more bases. Nice EMP there, taking off the energy of those High Templars. The Zealots are going to try to run away. And they will run away successfully. Thermal Lance on the way as well. Is he going to be mixing in Colossus? I think it's always nice to mix in like 1 or 2 Colossus for that infinite splash damage. Because, disruptors, you kind of need to land your shots. But Colossus can always like swipe away, 1 or 2 shots will always do a decent amount of damage. Can he pick up these SCVs? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Massive disruptor shots on all of the infantry. Siege tanks going down as well. Being toppled over by so many of those Zealots. 3-3 will not even be able to finish. An attack from behind by Maru. Is he going to be able to push him back? He barely pushes him back. But Astrea is now recalling Maru. He goes in and he picks off a couple of the disruptors. Can he push back the rest of this army? And he does, picking off more running away units. But Maru, he is still down in workers. He's barely on 4 bases. I mean, his main base is mined out. I mean, his natural's probably mined out as well. Yeah, I see he's on 2.5 bases right now. Astrea, he's on what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bases? 4.5 bases over kind of the way like Maru does. Like, Astrea, he's just... It's like there's... How do I phrase this? It's like there's a knot on Maru's neck, and Astrea just slightly pulling it, and Maru just choking slightly, ever so slightly. And Astrea, oh my goodness. Oh my... How many DTs is this? How many DTs is this? 12 DTs? He's gonna blink onto the orbital. I believe it takes like 1... No, not 1. I think it takes like 2 swipes, maybe 3 swipes. 1 swipe, 2 swipe, 3 swipe. Oh my goodness. Instantly, Maru was not able to lift that base up. More disruptors coming in from the side. Maru doing a good job on splitting his units. He easily fights back this army, but 12 DTs easily took him away. Now, Astrea, he's just straight up fighting depots. But with the EMP on those DTs, he's gonna have to run away. Marauder Slow also kind of nullifies their ability to fight. Maru, he's no way out of this match, okay? If Maru can get 1 good engagement and kill like half of Astrea's army, he can push him back and then Maru can start the counterattack. But he just needs to win that 1 critical engagement. If he can get the right EMPs off, he might still be able to win this game. But honestly, this is Astrea's game to lose. He's in a phenomenal position, okay? He's doing so well. 3-3 has finished just so much that he's getting, what's it called? Shields. I mean, shields are always nice to have for Archons. I mean, it's not a critical upgrade, but I mean, in a super late game like this, oh, I guess this is a super late game, but in a late game like this, it is always helpful to have. Looks like Maru does want to push across the map. He is chasing these GTs, but nice little evasive maneuver by Astrea. But it looks like Astrea is having none of that. He's gonna push straight for Maru's base. Maru has nothing at home. He's gonna try to run the rest of his army back over here, but disruptors are coming in from the back as well. Oh, the DTs, the DT flank coming in and picking off more ghosts. Maru. Massive disruptor hit as well. GG is called, and Astrea, the homeboy, the home chillin' masquillin' boy from America, takes the victory. What an amazing match, guys. That was like action packed from the beginning to the end. Maru, he was still holding on. Like, Astrea was so far ahead the entire game, and Maru was still holding on. Like, if this was any other Terran player, any lesser Terran, Astrea would have beat them right away. But Maru, he still held his own, but Astrea, phenomenal player. He's just up and coming, guys. I mean, he's been doing so well, and yeah, this is just like the peak. He's not even his peak, guys. He's just getting started, guys. But anyways, guys, I know I've been saying guys a lot. I don't know why, but I want to thank you guys for watching. Said it again. And if you like what you saw, guys, leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.